Let's record this for the benefit of those who are going to join us. All right. So, welcome to the call, wherever you are joining from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this live or if you're watching the recording. My name is 𝐤𝐿𝐿𝐿, and I'm going to introduce us to the Platinworld opportunity today. But before I go ahead, I want you to, appreciate the person who introduced or invited you to this Zoom call, because the information you are about to see can potentially change everything about your finances. So let's just get some interaction going in the chat room. Let me know where you are joining us from. If you are from Lagos, from Accra, from Nairobi, from Kigali, from Johannesburg, Uganda, Dubai. Just say hello in the chat and let's get some energy, some juice going for this presentation. All right, we have about 21 people on the call and I'm expecting more people to join us, but we're just going to go right ahead. The essence of this call is to show us a unique, exciting way to start building your future today. Okay, and it's a question that has been in my mind personally. Since I was a teenager, I was already thinking about, how to start building my future. I didn't want to arrive at my future by surprise. Okay. I can see Helen. Helen says, hello, 𝐤𝐿𝐿𝐿. Good to see you. Good to see you also on the Zoom. A lot of us arrive at our future unplanned. We arrive at our future by surprise. Like you become 50 years old and you are surprised that you are struggling about money. You are surprised that you're still worrying about your next bill. You are surprised that you can't, you haven't fulfilled your dreams and done all those things. But you can actually start building your future today. It was Brian Tracy that said that the best, oh no, he wasn't the one, he was one I heard it from. He said that the best way to predict the future is to create it. All right, so we're taking the bull by the horn and we are deciding to create our future. Now, this presentation is intended solely for informational and educational purposes. So I always advise that you do your due diligence. And at the end of the day, no matter how good an opportunity or a deal or an idea is, what you get out of it is dependent on what you put into it, not just in terms of money, but in terms of commitment, belief, contribution. Just learn generally to take responsibility for your own financial outcome. If you're going to be financially independent, it will be because of the actions that you took. All right. And who exactly are we? What is Platinworld all about? What's the force about this community changing things, making strides? So it's an innovative technology of people who love disruptive technology. We are a global family. We love to push the envelope, just expand frontiers, build wealth around the world. And that's the community that we are inviting you to become a part of today. But as I always tell people, look, even if we think or we believe we can help everybody, and not everybody is in a position where they can be helped. There's a certain kind of mindset, of personality, of readiness that is required for the kind of people that we are looking for to join our community. Number one, you need to have a willingness to become educated. If you stop learning, you stop growing. And if you stop growing, you start dying, all right? So you need to have a willingness to become educated about financial freedom, financial independence. Wealth is a journey, and everybody in this community, is on that personal development journey. Because the habits and mindset and actions that you took 5 years ago are what brought you exactly where you are right now. And if you're going to have a different outcome 5 years from now, you're going to have to change something, okay? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So we want people who want to grow and who are ready to become part of this fun community of like-minded people who love to travel, explore the world, experience new cultures, and people who want to become an ambassador of our company, of our products, our vision, and our ideals and our technologies. That's the kind of person we are looking for. And if this describes you, then definitely pay attention to what I'm about to say next. All right, we are playing in the blockchain industry, and this is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Right now in 2023, statistics shows that we have about 50 million users. Now, I want you to mark that word, 50 million users worldwide operating in the blockchain space. Now, compare 50 million to 7 billion people, then you start to have an idea that, look, this is just getting started. Okay, but do you want to jump on the train when we are just 50 million users, or do you want to wait 7 years when we become 1 billion users on the blockchain? Where do you think you're going to have a bigger opportunity to make money and build wealth? Definitely it's today. All right, we already have the biggest companies, organizations, even governments using blockchain technology to make their processes more efficient and more effective. And we are showing you how you can, tap into this opportunity, this wave, to become financially independent and build multi-generational wealth. And the way we are doing this as a community is through our mission to become the world's most widely used digital currency. You see, up until now, most crypto projects are always pie in the sky projects. Their heads are stuck in the clouds and they are far away from reality. All right, such that the average person cannot relate to these projects. And we are creating the first crypto ecosystem that has direct connection to real life, something that can impact your day-to-day reality or your experience. And the way we are doing that is by creating a digital currency that we believe is going to be the world's most widely used. We want people to be able to transact, pay your school fees in Ultima. Even governments can, and it's not impossible that governments actually put Ultima on their balance sheet as their foreign reserves. If it's the world's most widely used digital currency, just the way we have the dollar, right? Why not? Okay, and we've been around for 7 years, created in 2016 in Switzerland. Right now, over 2.5 million users in our own community. Contrast that number with 50 million that I told you earlier, and you can start seeing how big we are in the blockchain space. We are conveniently one of the biggest crypto communities out there. We've had proof of concept, proof of our business model, proof of our technology, which I'm going to demonstrate to us on this call, and also proof of the markets that people actually desire and demand for these products. And we also have something I love that our founder says. He calls it proof of failure. Because, on this journey of advancement of innovation, you have to learn from your mistakes. So yes, we may have made some mistakes, but we have acknowledged those mistakes. We've learned from them, and we have never repeated the same mistake twice. And that says something about the mindset of the leaders and the management of this project. Now, the founder of this community, of this project, is Alex Reinhardt, someone I respect so much. He's listed as one of the top 10 most prominent people in blockchain industry, an accomplished author and speaker, very highly sought after expert in the blockchain space. He was listed as a top 100 people in Dubai. All right. And you can see he's been featured in so many publications all around the world, including Forbes, Business Day, Business Insider, The Economist, and all that. Now, let's talk about why we are really here, because how does this affect you? Okay. The idea, the question here is, what is your plan? What's your plan for financial independence? I said at the beginning of this Zoom that many people arrive at their future by surprise. Okay, they're surprised that they are broke. But if you're not going to be broke in 20 years from now, what is your plan? For most people, that plan is a 9-to-5 job, right? That's what you've been trained to do. You resume in the work in the morning, you close in the evening, you get a paycheck every 30 days. And the challenge with a job, even though it's a noble thing to do to earn a living, the problem is that as money comes, the money goes. Most times the money goes before it even comes, because once you get your salary, the expenses and bills are already lined up, and debts that take all the money. And then 2 weeks into the month, you are already trying to get a loan a salary advance to just help you to get through the 30 days. So in a job, there's no time for yourself. You don't control your time. Someone dictates when you resume, when you close, when you go on vacation, and even how many days in a year you are allowed to be sick without having to pay a penalty for it. There's no leverage, because if you work 8 hours a day, you get paid 8 hours a day. If you don't work 8 hours a day, you don't get paid it. You get paid for your time. So that's called trading time for money. And there's definitely no freedom there, because most people are doing the jobs that they're doing right now just to earn a living. Okay. And a litmus test is this. I ask everybody in this question, in this group, if you are working on employment right now, if you had $1 million in your account right now today, would you resume work tomorrow? It's just a very quick, honest question. For most employees, they definitely will not resume. So they don't like their job, but they are doing it just because they have to earn a living. The other alternative is traditional business. And, while a lot of people think, oh, firing your boss and becoming your own boss, living life on your terms sounds sexy, the reality is that the odds are actually stacked against you. Statistics show that 90% of startups fail. And even the ones that have not failed, they are basically just surviving, and they're not actually profitable. Okay, so the high startup cost to set up a traditional business, your overhead, your staff salaries, expenses, taxes, and all those things, make this a very, very high uphill climb. There's a great responsibility in this business, because either you're using your money or you're using investors' money. Whichever way, you are in debt and you have to pay back this debt and still make the business profitable in a harsh economic condition. It definitely takes a lot of years to get into profit, and that is the reality of traditional business. Even though traditional business can get you financially free, if you do everything right. The reality is that you may become financially free at a time where your health is already impacted. You've not been sleeping well. Your mental health is, imbalanced and all that. And that's just the reality of traditional business. Okay. Now, the other alternative, and we are saying this from research, from experience, and from study, that network marketing is the only business model. Okay, these are all economic vehicles we're talking about here. So just being logical and sincere, being candid, network marketing is the only business model that anybody can start with a very little startup cost, as little as $100. You can start up a network marketing business, okay? And grow it to $1 million yearly income and above. The possibility is there, the upside is there, just as a traditional business, but network marketing does not give you the risks and the responsibilities that you have in a traditional business, all right? In a traditional business, you can employ 100 people, but you have to cater for their staff, their welfare, their pension, their feeding, and house them in an office, run your overhead. But in network marketing, you can have 100 partners or downlines, and you earn off their effort. So you have the leverage, okay? You have the community, you have the freedom without the overhead and all those risks attached. And that's why we are focusing on network marketing as a vehicle for financial independence. Combine network marketing and blockchain technology, and you have something really explosive that if you understand this, you can never be broke and you can never be poor anymore. These are the products that we have produced. So we are a blockchain technology ecosystem, and we have blockchain products, okay? Just the way we have Apple computers that has Apple products. So one of our products is a crypto and fiat banking suite. This is a full service banking platform that gives you 5 international accounts: dollars, euros, pounds, Japanese yen, and Chinese yuan. You have your account number. You can receive money there. You can, send money to people anywhere across the world. You can do a wire transfer to your local account. We also have a crypto debit card, as you are seeing on this screen. I have one with me right here. This is a MasterCard, but it's the first crypto debit card that ships anywhere in the world. We have over 300,000 of these cards already shipped across the world in over 200 countries. So this is the proof of market that I'm talking about, the proof of technology, the proof of demand. We have a cashback program where you can spend money and get 100% of that money back. Now, it may sound too good to be true, but this is possible in blockchain technology, but it's not possible in traditional finance. It's possible in blockchain. We have a travel club where you can get up to 90% discount on flights, hotels, vacation deals, cruises, and car rentals. We have our e-commerce platform. We have a digital farming license that you can use to earn passive income by producing the native token that drives this ecosystem. So again, once you come into this place, you see so many options, and all these things have real life utility. That's the big idea here, that crypto should not be so far away from the people. You know, if you are trying to connect the grassroots, the masses to cryptocurrency, we want to go through the payments, the finance, money, payments, currency touch point that everybody is used to. We have a crypto exchange for people that love to trade crypto stocks and things like that. We also have crypto ATM machines and POS machines. These are things everybody knows. We're connecting that to the power of blockchain. And then you, as the business owner in network marketing, can start building a serious and sustainable business from this. So as I explained on the previous slide, all these things are being driven at the center by our native token or our native coin called the Ultima. So if we are trying to build the world's most widely used digital currency, the name of that currency is Ultima. And Ultima is the currency that drives this entire ecosystem, marketplace, crowdfunding. If you want to get 90% on your travel, your flight and hotels, you are going to need to make that payment in Ultima. If you're trying to raise funding for your, of your business or for charity, you're going to have to, raise that fund in Ultima. The exchange in Ultima. You want to get passive income, Ultima. You want to get serious deals in marketplace, Ultima, all right? And that's what drives the demand for this coin. But the strategy is that we want to grow the community from 2.5 million users, where it is right now, all the way up to 100 million users in the next couple of years. And as a business person, I want us to put our business man and woman caps on as we proceed, because you can see from what I've said, the difference, right? That delta between 2.5 million and 100 million, that's where your opportunity is as a business person. Because the ecosystem needs about 97.5 million users to come in so that it can become the world's most widely used currency. All right. And how are we going to get that? If you can come in and contribute your own quota to that community growth, all right, that's how you are going to make money as a businessman, as a network marketer, and that's where your wealth is going to come from. So in a nutshell, this is how the passive income works, the minter, that's how it works. Because some of us are also going to engage, not everybody, but some of us who understand it are going to buy the farm license and start producing coins, the Ultima coins, for the ecosystem, for the people that want to do cashback, they want to do travel and all that. Somebody needs to produce the coins. So you can buy a farm license, you can load it with Ultima tokens, and that farm software begins to multiply the tokens. It's producing new tokens for 24 months, every 30 days for 24 months, and you can sell that on the market and get your profit from that. So again, you can see all these things working together. By the time we hit 100 million users, our token is projected to be minimum of $100,000 from where it is right now. So imagine coming in right now, we're about $10,500 price, then minting some coins, over the next 2 years, and every single coin you minted is now valued at 100,000. So that's the kind of upside we're talking about. While you are enjoying the entire ecosystem, the debit card, you can spend your money and get it back in a cashback system. It's just an incredible idea whose time has come. Platinworld in Africa using the debit card in a hotel to pay for some drinks, just to show you how easy and how amazing this technology can be. Watch this and I'll be back to continue shortly.
All right, guys, I'm right here with my party, Mr. Jaffe there, with the PLC debit card. We just have got some Shopman. I want to make some payments. It's not here. How much is it? Huh? 42? Okay. So you can give him, let him charge us. So you can see. Let's see that it's not Uhuru. Okay. All right. Yes, savings. You can see that. You can see the card. You can see the card. Now let me enter my PIN. Close your eye. Okay, so you're processing the payment. Let's see. You see that? Approved. You see that? Paid for. So I just paid with Ultima. That's Ultima doing the work. We just mint money with a smartphone, and right there, Mr. Jaffe, what do you gotta say?
This is awesome.
What time is it? This is what time is it? 11:45 in the night. In the night, when we are using our Ultima, we're minting money. Using it to make payments. I mean, just incredible. The time is now. Join us.
All right, so I'm now going to play another video of Dr. Favor and the CEO of this project in Dubai demonstrating the use of the POS terminal. So you can see how this would be. Imagine you are a vendor, you are a business owner, and you want to receive cryptocurrency for payment of for your goods. And you want to receive Bitcoin directly. You want to receive Ethereum directly. You want to receive even Ultima, which is going to be the world's most widely used currency. You want to receive that directly for payments. How is that going to work?
Okay. No, come here. Ego paid everything. Today is Igor on the cash machine. Yeah. Okay. For example, I am an educated user. Favor, you're doing it first time. Okay. It's here. Right. For example, you're a merchant. And I come to your store and say, okay, I would like to buy this base cap.
You want to buy a basket cap?
Baseball cap.
Oh, okay, good.
Just click.
How many do you want?
Only one.
Just one. Okay.
Add to basket. And receipt.
Yeah. Okay.
Show it to the camera.
Let's see that. Can you see that?
And now I go, okay, I'm ready to pay.
Are you ready to pay?
Yeah, I have my friends here with me.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
It's very good to have friends.
You have cash? Or cryptocurrency?
No, I don't have cash. I have only my smartphone with Platinworld.
You have Platinworld. Fantastic.
Yes.
Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Ethereum. What do you have?
I would like to buy
Platinworld.
yeah.
Fantastic.
You click on Platinworld, and you have to wait. Show it to all. That you have your experience.
Yeah.
So will happen in reality.
Okay, you want to see it?
Yes, I want to see.
You want to see it?
Use the next.
Okay.
And now, Igor, come on.
What I have to do? I need click send.
Send.
I need scan.
You want to scan it?
Don't move. Yeah.
Show it to all. Show it.
Yes,
Show
Can you see
it.
that?
And press send. Congratulations.
Show it.
Okay, watch.
And magic.
Look. Woo!
All right, so
That's it.
we can all see how technology that is just going to change everything, bringing cryptocurrency to real life use case. All right, so let's go ahead with the presentation because I want to show us how this applies to, okay, building wealth, starting building your financial independence. Okay, how does this connect to that dream? Those are the questions on our mind. And I want to present to us something called the power of 12. Okay, many of us here, maybe you've either heard about network marketing, you've been involved with it, or maybe you've just heard from a friend or a family member who's been part of network marketing and had a bad experience. Now, I want to show us a very simple but powerful strategy that you can employ working with a team, working with us as a company, as a community, and also with the power of blockchain technology to make $1 million in 5 steps. Or your goal could be to become financially free in 5 steps. Whatever that goal is, I want to show you how you can achieve that with the power of 12. This is a residual income strategy. And what we are going to do is, this starts with you. All right. You are going to start your business, as I said earlier, with about 110 euros, which is just like $120. Okay. I mean, every adult has access to $120. If you don't have it in your bank account, you can get it if you want to start a business, except you're not serious. So you're starting a business. All right. Now, this is $1 million business because that's what you're going to get. But you're starting with 110 euros and you're starting with a decision, a vision that you want to become financially free. That's the only reason this will make sense to you. If you are not looking for freedom, you're just looking to make some extra money here, there, look, this may not make sense. But if you've seen it and you've acknowledged that network marketing, from the explanation I gave, is the vehicle that can get you to financial freedom in 2 to 3 years rather than 10 to 20 years, then you would understand what we are doing. So you are making that decision. You're starting your business with 110 euros. Now you are going to go and get 12 people. Not working alone, working with your team, working with your sponsor, working with the community, working with us on this Zoom every week, every day. We're going to get 12 people who also want to become financially free. They are your friend, your family, colleagues, whoever, partners, they want to become financially free. They want to own their life, or they want to make $1 million. Whichever the case, you get them on board. Now, they are also going to start their business with a 110 euro capital. So these are not customers. We're not saying go and start selling products and selling license or selling debit cards. You are starting a business and you are getting 12 partners. You may not get the 12 in day 1 or week 1 or even month 1, but it's a project you are working on. With us, we're all doing it together as a team. Now, the company pays 20% commission on any sales volume that you generate. So this is what we call your first line or your first generation, the people you brought in personally. Now, if they come in with 110 euros each, they're going to make about 20 euros roughly on each of them. So that means you have a commission of 240 euros from these 12 people. Now, let's put our business cap on again. You started with 110 euros. You've made 240 euros in just one step. What have you done there? You have made your money back 100%, and you are 100% in profit already. You could do this in a week if you really wanted to. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to teach those 12 people. Remember, these are not customers. We're saying 12 people who have the fire in their eyes. They have the ambition and they understand what we are doing, that we are going to become financially free if we just build this organization and help this community grow from 2.5 million users to 100 million users. So each of them is going to get their own 12 with your help. You're going to work with them. Your sponsor is going to work with them. We as a team are going to work together. You would invite them to these Zoom calls. You would teach your guys to invite to these Zoom calls, and we would educate them that way. On the second level, you will earn 7% of the total sales volume, and that's going to come to 1,000 euros. Isn't that a good compensation? Where else are you going to get 1,000 euros in 2 steps? Can you see the power of this? But we're not stopping there. You're going to go 1 step deep to level 3. And once you've done this 1, 2, 3 levels deep, trust me, your team is already on autopilot because you've communicated their vision to the first line. Those guys know how to build, they know how to bring someone in the second level, and they also know how to teach those guys to bring people. So you have leadership going on at this time, and you are going to earn 3% of all the sales volume on your third level, and that amounts to 5,184 euros. It's some good money. That's some good money right there. Okay, but it doesn't stop there. On the fourth level, if you keep doing this, you have 20,000 partners. Now you have 62,000 euros. And now it starts to get interesting. And now on the fifth level, your team has grown to 248,000 partners. All right, that's almost like 10% of the entire community size that we have now. That's if you follow the power of 12, you can really do some serious contribution to this project and be well compensated for it, because the 3% you will earn on that fifth level is almost 750,000 euros. Now it's looking like blood money. All right, but we know where it came from. It's the power of numbers. This is the breakdown of what we've done, just those 5 levels, but you get paid up to 15 levels. I'm only showing you 5 levels. You can imagine what will happen on level 6 or level 7. In these 5 levels, you've made a total of 815 euros, but on the way down, while you were strictly focusing on the power of 12 and helping your 12 partners to also understand the system and to do the same thing, you've also been earning something called rank bonus, because you've been hitting some sales levels and the company has been giving you some one-time commission or bonuses, like a thank you check for hitting this level. So if you combine those two together, team bonus and rank bonus, you have already made 1 million euros in just 5 steps. There is no other business model or opportunity or even scam, let's put it that way, where you can make 1 million euros in 5 steps, predictable. If you do the work, you will get the money. The company hasn't owed a dime since 7 years of operation. I've been in with the company 2 years, going to over 2 years, and but I have people who have been in the company since inception, and the company has not owed a single dime of commission. It's blockchain and the money is paid instantly. But that's not all. This is just team bonus and rank bonus. There are about 5 or 6 ways that you can make money in this business. But I'm sure with 1 million euros, if you don't like your job, you can quit, or you can start thinking of quitting. All right. But let's talk about something that's very important called duplication. All right. Duplication. Duplication, according to Cambridge, is the act or process of making an exact copy of something. It's very important you understand this, because if you don't understand this, you will fall into the trap of trying to convince everybody, that comes close to you to join your business. That's not what we are doing here. All right. We are not begging. We are not cajoling. We are not persuading. We're not pressuring people to part with their 110 euros. Because if you do that, that will not duplicate, because that person will not do the same thing you just did. So in this business, if something does not duplicate, we don't do it. Duplication is the name of the game. And what does duplication mean? We want to have a system that is so simple that anybody can do. What can anybody do? The person that invited you to this Zoom call or to watch this video, can you do exactly what they did to get you to watch the video or to join the Zoom? If you can do that, then you can build this business. You just have to go out there, take a massive action, and invite your contacts to see this information and have them understand it. Even if you can't answer the questions, you can call your sponsor. Your sponsor is there to help you. All right, so your job is to invite people to see the information and get your sponsor or the team system, any part, whether it's a Zoom training, whatever, to answer their questions. And if they are really interested in financial freedom, they will pay attention and they will take action. That is your job. All right. So we are just doing that, and we are building it different levels down as far as you want to go. But it begins with you. If you don't have a vision in your mind of financial independence, if you don't have a vision of, if you are motivated by money, good, 1 million euros. If you don't have that vision, then this will not make sense. But I believe if you are still watching, as at this time, you are interested in becoming financially independent and building long-term wealth. So it begins with you. And if you have that vision, then you can pass it on to other people. You can't give what you don't have. You need to have the vision, and you need to get 110 euros, because you are going to use that to start your business, your network marketing business. And we are going to start building this team all the way down. How many people do you need to refer? 12 disciples, just like 12 is the number of leadership or government. If you have 12 people, you have built a solid foundation, and you are pouring yourself into those people. How are you doing that? You are ensuring they join the Zoom calls. Hey, we're having a call on Saturday night. You need to join as a training call. Hey, how many have you got now? Hey, what do you need? How can I help you? Hey, you are just being a leader. That's why this is a leadership development system. So you get 12 people, and guess what? You just need to be a leader of 12 people. If I told you that just by leading 12 people, you could make €1 million, have you connected it in your head? What other job or task will be much more rewarding than this? So you need to be a leader of 12 people, and you can get to make that kind of money, because you can pour yourself into them and they can duplicate what you've done with their own 12. And that's how we're going to take over the world with this, because you're going to teach and help those 12 people to become a leader of 12 people. And that's how you get 144. But guess what? When anybody makes money in network marketing, everybody makes money. That's why this is a brilliant model. It's not like traditional business where, you want to hide your trade secret from the other guy, even though you are doing the same business, because it's your competition. We don't have competition here. This is teamwork. Okay? So it's in the best interest of your sponsor to show you what is working for them, so that you can also make money. Because when you make money, they also make money. And that's how we build this wealth together as a community. And I told you that this doesn't stop at level 5. Okay? Level 5, you've made €1 million already. If you build this to just 2 levels deep, you've made €53 million. But guess what? At this point, even if you did not want to collect money again, that you are tired of making money, the money will be chasing you, because these guys are not working for you. They are working for themselves. They have a vision of financial independence, and anybody coming into this team is the right kind of person. That's how powerful network marketing is. And we have legitimate products that are being moved through these systems, because anytime if somebody comes in and buys a debit card, definitely along the line, this person is going to need to travel for business or for marriage or whatever. They are going to book their flights where they can get 90% off. They will book it through our travel club. When they want to start, investing and building passive income, they will look at the Ultima farm first, because there's no other thing that can give you the kind of returns you will get with the Ultima farm. All right, if you're looking to do so it's a big ecosystem, and all I've shown you here is just first time sales. All these guys are still going to keep buying products and buying products and buying products. That's the power of this opportunity. So by now, I hope you know why we are losing sleep, super excited about what we're doing, and why we can't keep quiet, and why your friend invited you to watch this video. Let me run through the compensation plan for those of us who are business-minded, numbers kind of people, so you can see exactly how the money is made. All right. The company pays 81% of its commission back to the field. 81%. All right. And that's what already stands this out from any other business or company you know about in this space, because they just pay out so much money. And guess what? That 81% is where you are making your $1 million from, is where I'm making my money from. And this is how we get paid. So there's direct bonus. Direct bonus is, it's the people you bring in personally. Anything they buy, as long as they are buying products, you are going to make 20% every single time they buy. If they buy a debit card, you make 20%. If they buy a farm, you make 20%. When they buy the copy trading, you make 20%. If they in turn bring other people, that's called team bonus. Now that is leveraged income. All right. Because you're going to earn 26% in total up for grabs from level 2 to level 15. I will show you the breakdown. We also have rank bonus, infinity bonus, and some other one. All right. This is rank bonus. You can see it's an extra income that you make when you hit some particular sales volume. All right. And in this rank bonus in your career in this business, you can make up to 20 million euros from rank bonus alone. And again, just asking yourself, candid questions. Is there any place right now? I mean, forget your job, because your job you can't make 20 million euros in your job. What business would you like to start? Would you want to start? And what will it take to make 20 million euros, not as business revenue, as your personal income? What is it going to take? All right. But you can do that here, and you can see the plan step by step. You can make up to that 20 million. The volume does not delete, it's cumulative. That means if you're focusing on the power of 12, you will of a certain hit all these ranks at some point, whether you are fast or whether you are slow. You will hit all these ranks, because when you get to 250,000 euros in sales volume, all right, you would have hit diamond, you would have collected 3,000. When you get to 500, you will get another 5,000, 10,000, and all this in addition is what accumulates to 20,000 euros, 20 million euros. I need to apologize to the compensation plan for that blunder. There's also something called leader bonus. When you become a diamond leader, an extra percentage on every sale from your level 2 to level 5. And you see this extra money, you don't even need to understand how the money is coming. Just know that you will wake up one day and you see $200,000 in your back office, and then they will tell you, oh, we gave you this money because, it's a leader bonus and all that. There's something called Diamond Infinity Bonus, where you make an extra 15% on every sale. Now, this one doesn't stop at level 15. This is infinity. So every blessed purchase that is done in your organization as a diamond leader, you're making an extra 15%. And that number increases, as you rise up the ranks in the diamond level. So instead of 20%, this is a mistake. It should be 20% here. Instead of 20% in your direct commission, if you are a diamond leader, you are going to make an extra 15%. So that will be 35%. Instead of 7%, you will make 22 because an extra 15. Instead of 3%, you're making 18% on your level 3 to 5. Instead of 1% on your level 6 to 15, you are making 16%. And guess what? From level 16 till infinity, you are making 15%, extra commission. As long as there's no other diamond in that leg. But that's some just fine details. But you can see the power of this compensation plan and how you can really make some serious money if you just calm down, understand what we are doing, plug yourself into the system, and get to work. Because you're going to work anyway. Whether you do a job, whether you do a business, whether you do this, you are going to work hard. Okay, so why not just work hard and smart at the same time? All right, so that brings us to the end of this presentation. Thank you so much for joining this presentation. I hope it was eye-opening. I hope you got excited about this idea. I want you to get back to the person that invited you. If you are seeing this for the first time or you haven't gotten started yet, just join the community. If you are serious about freedom, you can start that journey with 110 euros. Come into what we're doing, contribute your quota, help us get to 100 million by following the power of 12. And along the way, every single step of the way, you can be making some serious cash in hard currency to take care of yourself, but even to start building wealth and financial freedom. So join with 110 euros, set your goal of 1 million euros of financial freedom, write it down, make it plain, and then get to work to get your 12 partners, all right, in 30 days or less, because the faster you do this, obviously, the more momentum you can gain in your business. As my mentor used to say, fast is fun, but slow is painful. Fast is fun, but slow is painful. So you want to do this go and get your 12 as fast as possible. In fact, let me add, don't eat or sleep till you get your 12. And we can get going that way. So thank you so much for joining the Zoom today. I really appreciate you spending the time. Make sure you get started and do it now. This presentation happens every single day, same time, same place. Once you get started today, start inviting your guys to join this same Zoom call or watch this same video tomorrow at the same time, so they can also get started and you can be well on your way. Have a great day. God bless, and see you on the next one.